Hello, language explorers. It's me, Anne, from Walkaday English, where we provide daily walk themes combined with English language learning. Welcome to If You Know These 10 Muscles, Your English is Amazing. Today, I'm taking you on a walk to a Benchfit circuit, and together we'll learn important muscle words in English, practice some fun exercises, and reflect on our experience, all while boosting your language skills. If you don't have a Benchfit circuit in your space, Google some park bench exercises and take a walk to a local park bench nearby. Let's start with the muscles, because if you know these 10, your English is truly amazing. Let me introduce you to each muscle and tell you how we use them in our exercises. Deltoids. This is the rounded muscles on the top of your shoulder. When you lift your arms to the side, you're working the deltoids. The next muscle is the trapezius. These muscles run along your upper back and neck. Shrug your shoulders, and you'll feel your trapezius working. Biceps, located at the front of your upper arm. Flex your arm, and you'll see your biceps pop. The opposite is the triceps. These are at the back of your upper arm, helping you straighten your elbow. Quadriceps are the big muscles on the front of your thigh. When we do squats at the bench, our quads do the heavy lifting. Abdominals, your abs, are in your stomach area. Sit-ups on the bench, that's your abdominals. Calves, found at the back of your lower leg. When we walk or stand on our tiptoes, our calves are hard at work. Hip flexors, these are at the front of your hips. They help you lift your knees as you walk or run. Pectorals, your chest muscles. Push up on the bench, those are the pecs. And our last muscle is the gluteals or glutes, your bottom muscles. When we stand up from the bench, our glutes power us. Don't worry if these names are new to you. Every step you take and every word you learn brings you closer to amazing English. Let's keep moving and learning together. You can download today's PDF guide linked in the description. All this information and some journaling questions are there to guide you through today's walk and journal entry. Now let's talk about the language target you can use to describe your experience, specifically can, could, and be able to. So first we're going to look at the present tense. So with present tense, I can touch my toes. Can plus a simple base verb. I can touch my toes. I could touch my toes if I wanted to. So it's a little bit lower of possibility, but it is the present tense. I am able to touch my toes. It will have the same meaning as can. I can also use some of these expressions in the past. Let's see how they work. So I could touch my toes. Now you'll see could we had in the present, and it simply meant a lower possibility. But could here is our past tense of can. We're not going to use can in the past when we are talking about our abilities or possibilities. I can use be able to, and that would look like this. I was able to touch my toes. Now for the future, I'm going to be using will be able to. Okay, or I could say, I am able to touch my toes tomorrow. Okay, so be able to has a lot of flexibility in its tenses. In this case, can, could are not able to be used here. When we look at requests, can you touch your toes, please? Okay, maybe I'm the instructor and I want you to do some actions. Can you touch your toes, please? Would be a request. Another way I could make that request with a little bit more polite feeling or a little more feeling, more formal feeling would be, could you touch your toes, please? Now, are you able to touch your toes? This one has a little bit of a different meaning. I'm not really making a request, but I'm actually asking you if you have the ability to do this. So, are you able to touch your toes? Can you touch your toes? Could have that same feeling as well, just it may be a request or talking about your ability. Remember, it's not about being perfect, it's about progress. So every time you use these phrases, your English will get stronger, just like your muscles. Before we take a look at my journal entry, where I use the muscle vocabulary and can, could, and be able to, this is the part of the video where I encourage you to practice your speaking by shadowing what I say. And if you're new to shadowing, check out the welcome video. Today's walk was focused on following the Benchfit trail in a nearby park. Benchfit is provided by a company called TrekFit. They work with cities like Toronto to provide exercise options for the community. Along the trail were 11 benches, each with a sign explaining 4 different exercises to do at the bench. 2 of the exercises are gentle and 2 are more advanced. People can choose which level they want to do. I chose the gentle one. I thought it was really interesting how they could create so many exercises using just a bench. I was able to stretch my calves and my quads at one bench, and then I could exercise my abs by doing planks at another. People could choose how much they want to push themselves by doing more or less repetitions. I was walking with my family and had a big walk the next day, so I did one set of 10 repetitions for each exercise. After doing 10 bench dips, I could really feel my triceps. Another option I found was bench exercises that were AODA, or Accessibility for Ontarians with Disabilities Act compliant. People using wheelchairs were able to do these exercises. They also had an adaptation for an exercise band. You can do arm exercises like at a gym, but you get to be outside. I was happy that I could complete the trail. I did feel a bit funny doing exercises when people passed me, but they didn't really notice. Even though I did the easiest options, I could feel that my muscles got a good workout. I think I can do the more challenging ones next time I come to this park. You did it, Language Explorers. You learned 10 important muscle words. So now it's your turn to walk and explore. Download the free PDF guide so you can take notes on your walk, practice useful grammar, and reflect on your experience. Keep using these words and phrases every day, and soon your English and your muscles will be truly amazing. If you would like to get personalized feedback on your journal entry, become a Wade member by signing up on our website. Take a look at the next video for another great Walk-A-Day English language adventure. If you liked this video and would like to see more, click on the subscribe button. Until our next walk, stay safe and go explore your space, one word at a time.